Hey everybody, it's Kelly and I am back with day number 24. So this is Christmas Eve and we celebrated Christmas Eve with my extended family, except I didn't get any pictures. Have you ever done that where you're so in the moment you just haven't or just didn't? So I'm going to use this space to tell kind of two stories that involve Christmas Eve, one of them being the appetizer that I made to go to my extended family party, so that's kind of related to that. And then this is a photo that I've had for a while. I made 3 of these Santa trays for milk, cookies, and carrots for the reindeer this year. And I haven't used it yet, but I'm going to use it, just to talk about that it's Christmas Eve. So I'm going to trim this just a little bit here. And then I think what I'm going to do is I found this piece of paper that I really like quite a bit. And I think I'm going to use that with this. Although now that I'm looking at it, you don't see much of that paper, do you? But I think that's still okay. I might trim this down just a titch more so that there's very little background on it, so that I get to see as much of that cool background paper as possible. And again, this is one of those stories that I hadn't told yet. And so this is a great time for me to tell that story. And let me just double check, because usually these need to be a little bit bigger. And I'm using a 2 3x4. Oh yeah, this is too big. 2 3x4 and 1 4x6 pockets. And I got that a little bit big. So I'm going to come back in again, and there we go. That'll be good. And then I forgot to tell you, this is the page next door to it. So this is a great paper to use because it brings in a lot of the colors. And I think there's enough of a background here that I'm okay. Oh, and Merry Christmas. It's Christmas Day. We had a really quiet Christmas Day here because our family Christmas celebration will be on the 1st of January. When one of my nephews and his wife and their baby is in town. So we just had, my mom and my sister and I hung out today for a little bit, and so I've got a couple of things that kind of remind me of this day, but nothing, nothing too big, no big stories here. So then I found some other things in my stash as I was looking. So this is a tag from Redefine Creative, the Secret Not Secret Kit Club Advent Calendar, as is that. So then I have this piece of paper here that's a 3x4. Could also go here. I have this one as well, and I just want to check to see, is that a true, it's almost a 4x6. Then I have this piece of paper as well too, which is going to pull the colors together, and I'm thinking that I can do this Believe tag. Well, I was thinking I would do the Believe tag here somehow. Like I was thinking this way, but it's too big, and even if I trim it, it will be. So I think what I'm going to do is put this here in the book and then just tie. I have a piece of twine. I actually think I have a couple pieces of twine, and I also have ribbon, but I think I'm not going to use the ribbon because that would probably get a little wide. So I have either red twine or black twine, so I think we're going to use the red twine there. And I just thought of something. What does today's number look like? So today is 24. That's a relatively big number. Yeah, I don't really love how that looks. So I think actually that 24 is going to go down here in this corner, and we'll just do the Believe kind of as is here. So what I'm going to do is knot this here, and then do that. Okay, so we have this. I'm still thinking maybe this, and what I might do to get this measured out, oh, and I do have this I could use as well. I do like the idea of getting a little green, so let's cut out a piece. I think I'm going to cut it this way because that will leave lots of space there. I'm going to cut this so that I've got it measured here. And then based on what I'm going to do, I'll decide a little bit more about where that's going to sit. This, I maybe could put some extra things in there. Now I could do this. I don't think that's quite right. And I could add this in. I also, hang on a second, guys. So I'm uploading a video while I'm creating this for a special collaboration on January 7th. So be looking for that if you are a follower. This could be a place to use some wood veneer too, like there's stars and other things. So that might be kind of fun. But I did grab some tags here that were in my stash in another envelope that I keep forgetting to use. So I could add like this in, but I think that fights that too much. And that obviously won't work. I do have a 25 piece I'm going to pull out here because very shortly I will be doing this. Now the question is, do I want to cut out around that tag? And I think I'm going to do that. I thought about doing this one other time and I used a different card. So I chose not to do that. And I could again use some twine here. Let's see how much twine I have left in this Believe tag. I can probably cut this in half. I'm going to do that. Because then I'll have the twine in two places on this layout. And then just grab my regular hole punch. You guys you see me use the other hole punch all the time. I'm going to punch that hole out of that. And then we'll do this. So then I'm also going to do the same thing here. And just cut this like this. So that I have one here, one here. My Believe, where I'm going to do this again. I could, just thinking, can I get this on here maybe? Because this is kind of cute because it says Santa's Workshop. I'm going to move this a little bit. That 24 might end up in a different spot. Or maybe they work together. They don't work together. So I'm just going to kind of put this on the edge here, and it says Santa's Workshop, which I think is cute because I was creating things, right? Okay, so we have that. I'm going to put this twine in here so I don't forget. I'm thinking now the 24 is going to have to go on the picture of that taco ring I was creating, which, ooh man, go to Pinterest and find taco rings because, oh, it was really super good. Okay. Now this, I think I'm liking this a little bit better at the bottom. Maybe like that. Now I could have added other things in. I may or may not do that as we go through. But I also have this to add things to if I want to, and also this. So not a holiday favorite here. Let's look at puffies here and see. the Good Cheer found here would be cute, but it's fighting. I'm hoping this is, I just realized I might be a little low for you guys. So there we go. The Magic of Christmas is appropriate. More appropriate there, but you know, I think I'm going to do it right down here, and it's kind of blending in, but I think I'm okay with that. Do we want a little bit of holly? And here's one that says family time, and it was a family day. But I don't know that I want to do that. And I could add a little bit of holly there, or I think we're going to add the holly here. And we'll add, oops, dead air space, sorry. Sometimes you think, right? So there and there, which also I think means I need to change this just a little. Now we didn't open any presents or anything like that, so there. I kind of like that little believe tag, so that can go in between there. I think if that was longer, I would put that on, like if I had more room there, but I don't have that much room. So I think we're not going to do that. Not going to do stockings. I'm going to come back. I do have lots of white stickers here, but I think in this case, don't want to do those. Let's go back in here and see if I can find anything small. I know I'm running out of, there's pretty much not anything small left here, but let's just look. Okay. Well, here's a red star. I like that. That's what we're going to put in there. There's a gray star there too, but oh, I guess I do have some gray on here. So maybe, and there's gray over on that page over there. So maybe that's what we'll do. We'll add some stars in here. And then let's get that gray star on up there. Do this here. And I think what I'm going to do is put that all the way to the bottom there and make sure it looks even. It's hard sometimes when it's lined and it's not lined evenly. Okay, so you can see that. You see this. I used up another piece from that. And let's see, how about maybe find some enamel dots here. I'm going to look and see what colors might I want to bring in. Maybe a little bit of green there. A little bit of green. Green. I'll look and see what I have for green. Okay, green pearls. Nope, not green pearls. Here's some green. And I'm going to pop a little green here. Sorry, guys. Keep thinking. Okay. And I honestly think I'm just going to pop it in that green tree. It kind of disappears, but that's okay. All right. So there is day number 24 for you. Let me make sure you can see that it didn't get too low. Okay, so there's day number 24. It is Christmas Day, so I'm going to come right back and do day number 25 as well. So anyway, all right, guys, hope you're all well, and I'll be back with another video tomorrow. Bye.